श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। In continuation of the explanation of the fifth question, now the third mantra, Sayadyekamatram abhidhyayita satenaiva samvedita sturnameva jagatyam abhisampadyate tam ruchaha manushялokam upanayante satatra tapasa brahmacharyena shraddhaya sampannaha mahimanam anubhavati. If a person meditates on one element in Omkara, having been instructed by that alone, he quickly comes into this earth after the death. The Rigveda verses lead him to the world of men, that means Manushya-loka. There, united with austerity, chastity and faith, he experiences the greatness. Here Bhashyakara elaborately comments, Sayadyappi omkarasya sakalamatra vibhagagno na bhavati tathapi omkarabhidhyana prabhavad vishishtameva gatim gacchati. This Omkara consisting three parts, Akara, Ukara and Makara. As per the definitions in the scriptures, these three parts, Akara, it represents Rigveda, Ukara represents Yajurveda, Makara represents Samaveda. So, this is the consolidated form of all Amnayas, Trayi. If a person Yadyappi omkarasya sakalamatra vibhagagno na bhavati, if a person meditates Omkara with one element, that is Akara, and he do not know about the different matras or different elements in Omkara, sakalamatra vibhagagno na bhavati tathapi Omkara abhidhyana prabhava. If he meditates only one element in Omkara, because of that kind of meditation or dhyana, he will come to the Vishishtameva gatim gacchati. After the death, he comes to the Manushya-loka. Here also, he will have his own special status. Etad ekadesha jnana vaigunyataya Omkara sharanaha karma jnana ubhayabhrashtaha na durgatim gacchati. केवलम एकदेश मात्रमेव जानाति इत्येतदेव वैगुण्यम इति यदि मन्यते तन्मात्रेण तस्य दुर्गतिर्न भवति. Because though the Omkara having three elements in it, Akara, Ukara and Makara, one has to do the upasana or dhyana with all the three elements. But if a person does some kind of upasana with only Akara, that is Ekamatra, that is the Ekadesha of Omkara, it is only one element, he does not know all the elements and he does not perform any upasana with all the elements, this is a lacuna. In spite of doing such kind of upasana, he will not meet any adverse result. He will get a good result at the end. That means after the death, he will come to this Manushaloka. Onkara Sharanaha Karma Jnana Ubhayabhrashto Nabhavati. He is not in the world of karma, not in the world of jnana. Ubhayabhrashtaha iti tu nabhavati. Why? Because he performs some kind of upasana of Onkara. Because of the power of that upasana, he will come to this world with a good janma. That is what established in Bhagavad Gita. Nahi kalyanat krit kaschid durgatim tata gacchati. If he does upasana of Onkara with only one element, this is a kalyana karyam. This is a good upasana. Because of such kind of upasana, na durgatim gacchati. Kim tarhi यद्यप्येवं ओंकारम एव एकमात्रा विभागज्ञ एव केवलः अभिध्यायीता एकमात्रं सदा ध्यायीता. He performs upasana with only one element, that is akara. स तेनैव एकमात्रा विशिष्ट ओंकार अभिध्यानेनैव संवेदितः संबोधितः तूर्णं क्षिप्रमेव जगत्यां पृथिव्यां अभिसंपद्यते. Such kind of performer, one who does such kind of upasana with akara, which is a part of Onkara, after his death, soon after his death, he will come to this world only. Manushalokameva punaha agacchati. Kshiprameva jagatyam prithiviyam abhisampadhyate. Kim sampadhyate? Manushya prithiviyam bahavah praninaha bhavanti. Chaturashiti laksha parimito jivarashihi. That is what the explanation given in scriptures. 84 lakhs beings are there in this world. Among them, Manushya is the highest one. One who performs this kind of Onkaropasana with one element, he will take birth in the human beings only, not elsewhere. अनेकानि हि जन्मानि जगत्यां संभवन्ति तत्र तं साधकं जगत्यां मनुष्यलोकमेव ऋचः उपनयन्ते उपनिगमयन्ति ऋचः. Because Akara is representing the Rigveda, that's why such kind of upasaka will come to this Manushaloka. How he comes to this Manushaloka? Because Akara represents Rigveda. ताह ऋचः येनम साधकम उपासकम मनुष्यलोकम नयन्ति. After his death, he will come to this world and he will be taken by ऋचः, riks, to this world. ऋग्वेद रूपा हि ओंकारस्य प्रथमा एकमात्रा भिद्याता. प्रथमा मात्रा अकारः ऋग्वेदस्य प्रतीक रूपेण. तेन सह तत्र मनुष्य जन्मनि द्विजाग्रसन. He will get the beautiful and greatest janma. What is? That is Manushya janma. Among the beings, Manushya janma is the greatest one. Among the Manushya janma also, he will get the Brahmana janma, Dvijagrasan. Why this is the greatest one? Because he has the opportunity to do the austerity and brahmacharya and Shraddha, etc. With all these, austerity, chastity, and devotion, with all these attributes, he will be a man of greatness. Mahimanam tapasa brahmacharyena shraddhaya cha sampannah mahimanam vibhutim anubhavati na vita shraddha yatheshta chesto bhavati. He is called as Yoga Bhrashta. Yoga Bhrashta means one who is doing upasana during his lifetime till the end of his life or until his death. Such a person will take another janma as Manushya only. He will be in the next world also, he will get the Manushya janma only. In that janma also, he will take the such a janma in which he can continue his sadhana anusthana. Such kind of janma, that means Dvijagrasyan. Yatheshta chesto na bhavati. Without the devotion or with swechachari na bhavati saha. Without devotion, he will not do anything. Yoga bhrashtaha kadachidapi durgatim nagacchati. It reminds us, nahi kalyana kaschid durgatim tata gacchati. What is said in Bhagavad Gita, the same message is reflected in this mantra. And then atha yadi dvimatrena manasi sampadyate saha antariksham yajurbhirunniyate somalokam sa somaloke vibhuti manubhuya punaravartate. Again, if he is united in mind with two elements means in the Omkara, the first two, Akara and Ukara, these two elements, led by Yajus, because Akara is representing Rigveda, Ukara representing Yajurveda. One who does such kind of upasana with two elements, Akara and Ukara. Here, Yajus formulas to the intermediate space, tatra samabhihi dvimatrena manasi sampadyate saha antariksham yajurbihi unniyate. Akaraha tam prithivim nayati, ukaraha tam antariksham nayati. And having experienced such kind of greatness in the world of moon, Somaloke vibhuti manubhuya sukham anubhuya punaha asmai samsaraya agacchati. He will come to this world. Atha punari yadi dvimatra vibhagajnaha dvimatrena vishishtam omkaram abhidhyayita. That means, though Omkara having three elements in it, Akara, Ukara and Makara, one who does not know these kind of division in Omkara, only Akara rupena iva Omkarasya upasanam kaschit karoti, Akara vishishta Ukara rupena Omkarasya upasanam kaschit karoti, tasya kim phalam? Akarasya upasane tavat tasya tavat maranat param punaha अस्मिन्नेव मानव जन्मनि तस्य पुनः जननम तत्रापि उत्तमं जन्म प्राप्नोति येन पूर्वानुष्ठितस्यैव उपासनस्य पुनः अग्रे शरणं कर्तुं शक्यते तादृशं जन्म प्राप्नोति एकमात्रोपासन रूपेण. इदानीं द्विमात्रोपासकस्य किं भवति? द्विमात्रा विभागज्ञः द्विमात्रेण Vishishtam Omkaram yadi abhidhyayita Omkarasya upasanam. If he performs upasana of Omkara with two elements, Swapnatmake manasi mananiye yajurmaye soma daivatye sampadyate. Saha यजुर्मये, यजुर्मये इत्युक्तौ उकार represents यजुर्वेद. यजुर्मयः यजुः प्रधानो लोकः अंतरिक्षलोकः सोमदैवत्ये यत्र moon is the deity of that world, that is सोमलोका. एकाग्रतया आत्मभावं यदि गच्छति तादृश द्विमात्रा विशिष्टतया ओंकारम् आत्मत्वेन यस्तु अभिध्यायति तादृश अभिध्यानस्य उपासनस्य फलरूपेण सह मरणात् परं सोमलोकं प्राप्नोति. सोमलोकं प्राप्य स सोमलोके विभूतिमनुभूय पुनरावर्तते. ततः परं किं करोति? स एवं संपन्नः मृतः अंतरिक्षम् अंतरिक्षाधारं द्वितीयमात्रारूपैरेव यजुर्भिरुन्नीयते सोमलोकं. मरणात् परं, आफ्टर हिज डेथ, he will be taken into the world of moon, सोमलोका. सोमलोकं प्रति सह नीयते. तं प्रापयन्ति यजूंषि. स तत्र विभूतिमनुभूय सोमलोके मनुष्यलोकं प्रति पुनरावर्तते. The effect of ओंकारोपासना with two elements is nothing but the सोमलोक प्राप्ति. सोमलोकं तावत् यदा प्राप्नोति, after having experienced the happiness in सोमलोका, once again क्षीणे पुण्ये मर्त्यलोकं विशन्ति इतिवत्, once again he will come to this world only. That means पुनः मनुष्यलोकं प्रति आगच्छति. इदं विषकलिततया ओंकारस्य उपासनस्य फलम्. अकार उकार मकारात्मकस्य ओंकारस्य केवलम् अकारमात्रात्मकरूपेण एकांशेन अथवा एकदेशेन उपासने क्रियमाणे सति पुनः मरणात् परं सः श्रेष्ठं जन्म मनुष्यं जन्म तत्रापि द्विजाग्रः सन् श्रद्धया तपसा ब्रह्मचर्येण युक्तः समीचीनमेव जन्म प्राप्नोति इति अकाररूप एकदेशात्मक उपासनस्य फलम्. अकार उकारात्मक मात्राद्वययुक्त ओंकारस्य उपासनं यस्तु करोति सः सोमलोकं गच्छति. सोमलोके तावत् तत्रत्य विद्यमानम् ऐश्वर्यं सुखं सर्वम् अनुभूय पुनः अस्मिन् लोके जायते मनुष्यरूपेण. तत्रापि समीचीनमेव जन्म प्राप्नोति. सः सोमलोके विभूतिमनुभूय पुनरावर्तते. And next, this is the final one, which is the utmost important one. यः पुनरेतं त्रिमात्रेण ओमित्येतेनैव अक्षरेण परं पुरुषमभिध्यायेत सः तेजसि सूर्ये संपन्नः यथा पादोदरस्त्वचा विनिर्मुच्यते एवं हवै स पाप्मना विनिर्मुक्तः स सामभिरुन्नीयते ब्रह्मलोकं स एतस्मात् जीवघनात् परात् परं पुरुषयं पुरुषम् ईक्षते तदेतौ श्लोकौ भवतः. अगेन सः पुनः यः पुनः एतं त्रिमात्रेण, again one who meditates with all its three elements akara ukara and makara, all the three elements with highest person, he is called as purusha. Then किं भवति? यः पुनरेतं ओंकारं त्रिमात्रेण त्रिमात्रा विषय विज्ञान विशिष्टेन, त्रिमात्रा विषय विज्ञानं मात्रात्रययुक्तः ओंकारः इति ज्ञानपूर्वकं यस्तु अभिध्यायति परं सूर्यान्तर्गतं पुरुषं प्रतीकेन अभिध्यायेत. Mind with the brilliance, brilliance means tejas. If he performs such kind of upasana with akara, ukara and makara, then he goes to the world of sun. सूर्यलोकं प्रति गच्छति। सूर्यलोकं गत्वा किं भवति? सः तेजसि सूर्ये संपन्नः यथा पादोदरस्त्वचा विनिर्मुच्यते एवं हवै स पाप्मना विनिर्मुक्तः ससरामभिरुन्नीयते ब्रह्मलोकम्। प्रतीकत्वेन हि आलम्बनत्वं प्रकृतम् ओङ्कारस्य परञ्चापरञ्च ब्रह्मेत्यभेदश्रुतेः ओङ्कारमिति च द्वितीया अनेकशः श्रुता बाध्येत अन्यथा। यः पुनरेतं त्रिमात्रेण ओमित्येतेनैव अक्षरेण। Here the instrumental case is being used trimatrena omkarena. Actually it should be in the dvitiya vibhakti, not in the tritiya vibhakti. Though it is said in trimatrena omkarena, tritiya vibhakti is there, instrumental case is there, but it should be in dvitiya vibhakti. Kutaha? त्रिमात्रम् ओंकारम् अभिध्यायेत। अभिध्यान क्रियायां कर्मत्वेन ओंकारः अन्वेति न तु करणत्वेन। That's why though it is said in Shruti, in Upanishad mantra Tritiya, it should be treated as Dvitiya vibhakti. प्रतीकत्वेन हि आलम्बनत्वं प्रकृतम् ओङ्कारस्य परञ्चापरञ्च ब्रह्म इति अभेदश्रुतेः ओङ्कारम् इति द्वितीया। ओङ्कारेण इति यद्यपि श्रूयते ओङ्कारम् इति द्वितीया कर्तव्या, अन्यथा अर्थस्य बाधः। यद्यपि तृतीयाभिधानत्वेन करणत्वम् उपपद्यते तथापि प्रकृतानुरोधात् त्रिमात्रं परं पुरुषमिति द्वितीयैव परिणेया। तत्र त्यजेदेकं कुलस्यार्थे बहूनां कृते एकस्य त्यागः युक्तः। त्यजेदेकं कुलस्यार्थे ग्रामस्यार्थे कुलं त्यजेत्, ग्रामं जनपदस्यार्थे आत्मार्थे पृथिवीं त्यजेत्। It is said in the same manner, to have the meaning of so many words concurrently or consolidatedly, the meaning of one word can be changed. That means Tritiya can be changed into Dvitiya, whereas in the previous two mantras Dvitiya only taken care of. So Tritiya can be here taken as Dvitiya. Param Purusham iti Dvitiya eva parineya त्यजेदेकं कुलस्यार्थे इति न्यायेन सत् तृतीय मात्रा रूपः तृतीय मात्रा रूपः. That means the third one, Makara, one who performs such kind of upasana, saha, after his death, what will happen? सह तेजसि सूर्ये संपन्नो भवति ध्यायमानः एतादृशरूपेण ओंकारस्य उपासनं कुर्वन् मरणात् परं सः सूर्यलोकं गच्छति. सूर्यलोक प्राप्तिः तस्य त्रिमात्रात्मक ओंकारस्य उपासनस्य फलम् इत्युक्तम्. Here one example is given. सः यथा पादोदरस्त्वचा विनिर्मुच्यते एवं हवै स पाप्मना विनिर्मुक्तः. A snake is freed from its skin. A snake, it is the habit of the snake, after some times, I don't think some months or years together, after some time it will remove its outer skin and it will come out from old skin afresh. Then it will be having more shining in its body. In the same manner, one who performs this Trimatratmaka Onkaropasanam, he will come out with shining. That means what kind of shining? Without any papa, without any sin. He will become a Shuddha Swarupa, that is Yatha Padodaras Tvacha. Padodaraha means Sarpaha. Yasya Sarpasya Udarameva Padaha. Saha Padodaraha. Udarameva Padaha. Udarena Gacchati. That's why stomach itself is like, works like feet. अतः पादोदरः त्वचा विनिर्मुच्यते एवं वै स पाप्मना विनिर्मुक्तः यस्तु त्रिमात्रात्मक ओंकारस्य उपासनं करोति सः पाप संस्पर्श रहितो भवति अर्थात शुद्धो भवति. he will become pure. मृतोपि सूर्यात् सोमलोकादिवन्न पुनरावर्तते किंतु सूर्ये संपन्न मात्र एव. Here is a difference between these first two upasakas and the third one. There are three kind of upasakas. One performs upasana with akara only, ekamatra ekamatraatmaka onkarasya upasanam, anantaram द्विमात्रात्मक ओंकारोपासनम अकार उकार रूपेण उभौतौ मनुष्यलोकं प्रति आगच्छतः. Whereas the third one who performs upasana with all three elements akara, ukara and makara, he will become sinless and he will become pure and he will go to the world of sun and he won't come back also. That is the difference. He won't come back to this मनुष्यलोका. सूर्यात् सोमलोकादिवत् न पुनरावर्तते किंतु सूर्ये संपन्न मात्र एव. सूर्ये एव तस्य स्थितिः. यथा पादोदरस्त्वचा सर्पः त्वचा विनिर्मुच्यते जीर्णत्वग्विनिर्मुक्तः स पुनर्नवो भवति. जीर्णस्य त्वचः विनिर्मोकात् परं नवनवरूपेण सः सर्पो जायते. In the same manner, one who is in a position to do this kind of upasana, Omkaropasana or Samagropasana, he will become sinless. Paparahitah bhavati. Evam hayatha esha yatha drishtantas sa papmana sarpatvaksthāniyena ashuddhirupena vinirmuktaha. Makara represents Sama. Then one who performs this upasana, Sama Vedaha अथवा सामऋचः सामानि तं नयन्ति तृतीय मात्रा रूपैः ऊर्ध्वम् उन्नीयते ब्रह्मलोकम्. सूर्यलोकात् he will be taken to Brahmaloka. Brahmaloka means Hiranyagarbha Sayujya. Because of the effect of this kind of upasana with three elements, he will go to the world of sun. From there, Samani, they will take him to Hiranyagarbha Sayujya, Hiranyagarbha Lokam. Hiranyagarbhasya Brahmanaha Lokam Satyakhyam. It is called as Satyaloka. Sa Hiranyagarbha Sarvesham Samsarinam Jivanam Atmabhutaha. He is the one who is the Atma of each and every beings. Jivanam Atmabhutaha. Sahi Antaratma Lingarupena Sarvabhutanam. Lingarupena Sarvabhutanam Antaratma. Lingarupena means he is existed in each and every Atma or each and every body. He is situated as Antaratma. Antaratma Sarvabhutanam Tasmin Hilingatmani Sammata Sarve Jiva. Tasmin Hiranyagarbhe Sarve Jiva Samhataha Bhavanti. All the Jivas are included in Hiranyagarbha. Tasmat Saha Jivagana. He is called as Jivagana. Savidvans Trimatronkara Bhignaha Etasmat Jivaganad Hiranyagarbhat Parat Param Paramatmakhyam Purusham Ikshate. Once he reaches Hiranyagarbha Loka, by doing upasana with three elements, one who is constantly doing such kind of upasana throughout his life, after the death he will go to Surya Loka. Thereafter he will be taken to Hiranyagarbha Sayujya, where he will be in a position to experience Paramatma. After reaching Hiranyagarbha Sayujya, he will be able to do the Atma Sakshatkara. That's why Hiranyagarbhat Parat Param Paramatmakyam. Hiranyagarbha is not a Paramatma. Hiranyagarbha is called as Prathamo Jiva. He is the Lingatma of all other Jivas. Once he reaches the Hiranyagarbha Loka, there he continues his effort for Atma Sakshatkara. After constant effort, he will be able to see Paramatma. Paramatmakyam Purusham Ikshate, Purishayam Purusham Ikshate, Puri Shayanat Purusha. Puri, this is the kind of channel which is available in our body. During the deep sleep status, this Jiva or Atma will be sleeping in this Puri. Puhu iti Nadi Nama. That is the name of the channel. That's why he is called as Purusha. Purishayanat Purusha. Sarva Sharira Anupravishtam Pashyati Dhyayamanaha. One who sees this kind of Purusha, Paramatma, through this kind of Upasana, once he reaches Hiranyagarbha Sayujya, thereafter he will be able to see Paramatma. That is the Atma Sakshatkara. Uktarthe etau etasmin yatokta artha prakashakau mantrau bhavataha. Etadrisha mantradvayam uktarthe bhavataha iti.